Hi, boys and girls. Miss Gray here. I hope you're having an awesome day. In our last video, we talked about South America because that's the continent we've been learning about. And one of the big features we learned about was the Amazon rainforest. So the skill we've been working on in class is finding the main idea, which is what our text is mostly about. So we're going to read this article about the Amazon rainforest, and we are going to go through and see if we can find the main idea for this article together. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Why is the rainforest shrinking so quickly? There's our title, and they provided us with a picture. It's a picture of a bird. It says macaws live in the tallest tree, and that macaw that's pictured is one of the species that lives in the Amazon rainforest. Bright colored birds fly through the air. Monkeys leap from tree to tree. Jaguars creep on the ground below. Those are just a few of the thousands of animals that live in the Amazon rainforest. The Amazon in South America is the largest tropical rainforest in the world. A tropical rainforest is a thick forest in a warm region with heavy rainfall. People are destroying the Amazon. Each year, farmers and loggers cut down rainforest trees to make room for farms, homes, and roads. Scientists have recently discovered that the Amazon is shrinking twice as quickly as they once thought. Cause for concern. The Amazon rainforest is one of the richest areas of the world in animal and plant diversity or variety. Many of the foods, spices, and medicines people need come from the Amazon. The Amazon rainforest also helps recycle Earth's air. The trees give off oxygen for people to breathe. Trees also clean the air by taking in carbon dioxide. Too much carbon dioxide in the air is harmful to humans. Fixing the problem. Stopping people from destroying the rainforest is not an easy task. Almost 2 million people make the rainforest their home, scientist Jim Bauer told Weekly Reader. All these people need land for farming and wood for heat and cooking. They are looking for a way to survive. Solutions need to involve the very people who destroy the forest. Did you know? Rainforest trees stay green all year long. The tallest trees may grow up to 200 feet. And when leaves and branches fall, they break down and release nutrients in the soil. All right, so let's take a look at the questions they provided for us. The main idea of this passage is that. Okay, so we know that the main idea is what a text is mostly about. So if we go back, we talked about some strategies when you were in class, and we've sent home some anchor charts of some different strategies. So take a minute, you can pause the video if you need to, and think about some strategies and things that you can use to help you find the main idea. So hopefully you were able to come up with some of those strategies. Some of the key things that we can think about, you can always go back and look at your titles. Titles and headings provide you with a lot of information and clues to what your article is going to be about. You can look at photos if they provide them for you. You can also take a look at the first and last sentences of paragraphs or even the article as a whole. They can be very helpful as well. So let's take a look and try to do that with this article and see if we can answer that question. So our title, why is this rainforest shrinking so quickly? So that's asking us a question, okay? So let's see. Let's go through. Let's see if there's any other titles or headings. Cause for concern, fixing the problem, and did you know? Okay. So now let's go back and read the first and last sentences of each of those headings, each of those little sections of this passage. So the first one, bright colored birds fly through the air. Okay. Scientists have recently discovered that the Amazon is shrinking twice as quickly as they once thought. All right, so that's showing us that there's a big problem with how fast the Amazon rainforest is going away. Okay, so let's go to the next section, cause for concern. The Amazon rainforest is one of the richest areas of the world in animal and plant diversity or variety. Many of the foods, spices, and medicines people need come from the Amazon. Wow, the Amazon rainforest has got to be pretty important. Too much carbon dioxide in the air is harmful to humans. Yeah, if we didn't have the Amazon rainforest to clean our air, then it probably would not be too good for us. So it serves a very important purpose. So if we didn't have it, think about how bad off our world and how bad off we would be. Fixing the problems. Let's read that first and last sentence again. Stopping people from destroying the rainforest is not an easy task. Okay? They are looking for a way to survive. Solutions need to involve the very people who destroy the forest. All right, so let's go back and look at our answer choices here. A, jaguars live in the Amazon. B, loggers are cutting down the trees in the Amazon. C, the Amazon is important but is being destroyed. Or D, people get medicine from the Amazon. So I think A, yeah, that's a fact, but that's not really what the whole article was talking about. So let's look at B. Loggers are cutting down trees. Let's take a look at our answer choices here. The main idea of this passage is that A, jaguars live in the Amazon. Okay. Yes, that is a fact, and it was talking about that in the article. But if we look at our titles, it says trouble in the Amazon. Why is this rainforest shrinking so quickly? I don't think that's going to be our main idea. So let's go back. Okay. B, loggers are cutting down the trees in the Amazon. Yes. Okay. That is a fact. So let's come back to that one because that is a problem. C, the Amazon is important but is being destroyed. Okay. I like that one. So we'll come back to that as well. Or D, people get medicine from the Amazon. So yes, D is also a fact, but it's not really highlighting the problem that they're talking about. So let's look at B and C because I think we can kind of narrow down to those two. And it's really important when you answer multiple choice questions, try to rule out the answers that you know aren't true first and then come back if you have two that are close, and it betters your odds of getting your question correct. Let's look at B. Loggers are cutting down trees in the Amazon. Okay, yes, that's telling us what's happening, but I don't know if that's necessarily telling us the problem. So C, the Amazon is important but is being destroyed. So of those two, which do you think would be a better choice for what the main idea of this whole article is? You can pause the video if you need to. Take a second and think about it. All right, what'd you come up with? So I think our best choice here would be C. The Amazon is important, but it is being destroyed. And we can go back and we can support those with what our headings and our titles and our pictures are showing us. So why is the rainforest shrinking so quickly? They gave us some facts about why we should be concerned because of what the Amazon rainforest does for us. It cleans our air. It holds a lot of the world's animal and plant life. And it's telling us that we need to fix that problem. So I think C is our best choice here for the main idea. All right, let's look at number 2. A detail from the passage is that A, brightly colored birds live in the Amazon. B, trees grow up to 200 feet. C, 2 million people live in the Amazon. Or D, all of the above. Okay, so let's think about that. All right, so let's take a look and let's go back to our article and see if we can find those details. And see if they're even listed. Because it's always important to be able to support your answers from the evidence that you found in your article using text evidence. All right, so brightly colored birds fly through the air. Okay, so I think that would be a fact, a detail. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can find trees grow 200 feet. I think I remember reading that down here somewhere near the bottom. The tallest trees may grow up to 200 feet. Okay, so that's another detail. That's another fact. So both of those are factual. So let's look and see if 2 million people live in the Amazon, and I think that'll help us figure out our answer. Almost 2 million people make the forest their home. Okay, so that shows us that all three of those are facts and details from the passage. So that means our answer would be D, all of the above. All right, let's go to our next one. Read this sentence from the text. Scientists have recently discovered that the Amazon is shrinking twice as quickly as they once thought. Who or what does they refer to? A, trees, B, monkeys, C, scientists, or D, loggers? Okay, so who's the subject of our sentence here? Who is our sentence talking about? Because that's our who or what, right? So when we find a sentence, a complete sentence that has a subject and a predicate, or who or what and what they are doing or think, that's our predicate. So our subject here, it's not trees. It's not listed anywhere in there. It's not monkeys. It's not loggers. Oh, but I see scientist. Is that a who? Is that what our sentence is about? Scientists have recently discovered that the Amazon is shrinking twice as quickly as they once thought. So our answer choice C would be scientists. All right, let's look at the last one here. Number 4. Another detail from the passage is A, elephants are living in the Amazon. B, the Amazon is very dry. C, the Amazon recycles the Earth's air. And D, people need a lot of carbon dioxide. So are any of those, when you read through answer choices, see if any of those sound familiar to you before you go back to your article. So you can kind of that can help you narrow them down as well. All right, so let's think. Did it talk about elephants? I don't think so. Did it talk about the Amazon being dry? In our last video, and what we know about the Amazon rainforest is it rains a lot. It's called a rainforest, so I don't think that's it. D, people need a lot of carbon dioxide. So let's go back and look in our article here. It said too much carbon dioxide in the air is harmful to humans. So that means our answer must be C. The Amazon recycles the Earth's air, and we can find that right here. All right. There we go, guys. Have a great day.